Hello and welcome. My name is Space Muffin, and this is the Void Strategy. So today we have a hilarious undead build. This is like the Legion of the Dead. We've seen variants on this deck. We've seen decks like this, but I have my own little Space Muffin spin on it. So we have Baron Rivendare here with Chill of the Grave. So this is going to give us the skeleton mages instead of the warriors. We have the Jeweled Skeleton. So this is also going to give us the mages. We have our skeleton party, so this is going to give us, a tank, rogue, priest, and two mages. So that's going to give us a little bit of diversity there. We have our skeletons with Exhume. So this is if deployed by a tower or meeting stone, you get 2 additional skeletons. We have our gargoyle with Wing Buffet, giving it the 33% speed. We have our meat wagon with meat and bones. This is going to give us more skeletons. And then finally, we have Chain Lightning. Now, let's talk about Chain Lightning. Other decks will run Cheat Death with Apocalypse. That's also hilarious, right? The problem that I've found is sometimes it's hard to get all of the skeletons in one area. Other times it's not. It depends on like the opponent you're facing. So, you could use Apocalypse, but I'm going to go for that spot removal. Okay? So let's go ahead and check this deck out in some PvP situations, and we might check them out in some PvE situations. Awesome. So for those of you who are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please get subscribed. We got a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool things in the future that I want you guys to be a part of. So step 1 that I like to do is let's just get a Legion going. Let's just start making it happen, you know what I mean? And then so we want to get rid of that troll, because that troll is going to be a problem. And very good, very good. So the troll's single target, but it is still going to be an issue. So the Legion is now moving there. He doesn't have much spot removal, not a big deal. So what we do in this particular situation is now we start assaulting the other towers. We start developing an army there. And yeah, we just kind of do it that way. So works very good. Obviously, we got to start mining. And oh, nice. So now we're getting those hits in there. Everything looks like it's going good. Let's go ahead and play the Baron. So the other thing about Apocalypse on the Cheat Death is it's not sometimes necessary. As you can see, we already have like kind of a nice, pretty hefty Legion. So awesome, guys. So the same strategy can be done with Sylvanas. Speaking of Sylvanas, there she is. And the difference is it is going to cost more. It's going to be a little bit less effective. But you do have, Sylvanas' ability, which gives the skeletons that are near her a little bit more speed. That's going to protect Sylvanas a little bit more. The skeletons will be able to tank for her. So it just kind of depends on your playstyle. So let's go ahead and put some threats out. Let's start grabbing towers. Just kind of start bombarding that. And then what we'll do is here in a little bit, we're going to start assaulting the main tower. This is assuming, of course, that this person's, like, not AFK. It looks like they're AFK, guys, so, obviously we'll do another match. But as you can see, the skeletons do a great job at tanking for the gargoyle, and you just kind of can bombard them with a legion of undead. That last game was kind of cheap, guys, so, we want to give you another one. We're facing Tyrion, so let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So as you can see, those skeletons do really well against single target. They do incredibly well. And then what you can do is, I like to put out one of these guys, potentially get a skeleton off, when we're grabbing, the thing there, the chest. So, yeah, let's go and do that. Tyrion's looking good, but what we do with Tyrion is we simply overwhelm him with the skeleton party, and then, we kind of get, it's a cascading effect, so we take advantage of the fact that all this is single target. Harpies, no big deal, we just zap them, which is once again why I like that Chain Lightning. You can, you can really pop dudes. Oops, I messed up right there, but not a big deal. Our Legion is winning. Awesome, guys. So let's go ahead and check this out. Maeve is going to be a much more difficult opponent just because we are going to have to deal with all those unbound minis. So let's go ahead and just start, once again, bringing in the assault party. Yeah, see, this is why Maeve is so good. Not a big deal, though. We just kind of do a little bit of distracting. Let's start mining. And then hopefully maybe we can deal with this situation. Okay, good. So, not a bad trade, but this is gonna be pretty tough. So, yeah, the polymorph is really good. We may have to plop out the Baron. So we may have to change our strategy. We may have to just simply protect our base here. We got to expose Maeve here, so... Man, that safe pilot is so good, dude. So we got to give him a threat, and that is over there. We do have to protect our base, like I mentioned, so we're not going to go too crazy with the assault, but it looks like we got it with the gargoyle. Awesome, guys. So, I mean, I don't know, it's a fun deck, honestly. Like, the Undead Legion, there's definitely going to be some minis that are once they release more Undead faction minis, there's definitely going to be a lot more of that. So what I like about this strategy is we can also run the gargoyle on this other side, and then we can just kind of get rid of them. Not a big deal, and then what we do is we just kind of do it that way. So then we're able to get those skeletons off. Let's go ahead and play the Baron, because we do have to get this chest. This chest is a key chest right here. So I'm also going to... They're going to tank. These guys are going to tank. There's going to be a nice Legion, and boom, quick wins, guys. All right, awesome, guys. So this will be our last game. We're going to be facing Tyrion again. So, you really got to be careful. So things... Okay, what are the weaknesses to this deck? So obviously the Witch Doctor is going to be pretty brutal against this deck. Also, the Chain Lightning, things like that, any mass removal is going to cause this deck some problems, right? So what we want to do is we want to mitigate those issues, by, basically spreading out our forces, if that makes any sense. So, don't, put everything in one spot. But also at the same time, keep those resources flowing. Okay, so I don't know what do people just not want to play, or what is going on? So as you can see, we have our massive Legion going up. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point. Okay, so I know I said last game was... It's like I keep facing Tyrion. Okay, I know I said the last game was the last game, but this will be the last game, okay? So let's go ahead and do a strong opener here. And then what we can do is... Very nice, very nice. We got that. So, yeah, no, this is good. We're in a good spot. We're in a very good position. The Huntress is going to be an issue. That's going to be a problem. So... We got to get out another Baron. That's the only thing that's going to save us in this particular situation. Yeah, there we go. So far, so good. I mean, we're trying to win this interaction, and it's going to be hard. This is going to be a difficult interaction to win. We did get a hold of the 2 towers, so we should be good to go. Let's start mining. And... yeah, the Huntress is also very good against this deck. But as you can see, we kind of can start to overwhelm people once we get a hold of the resources. He kind of seems like he's given up. Oh, no, he popped the Huntress back out. So, that's okay. Huntress is fine. you know, just keep bombarding with your units, and then you will win. Fun deck. Super fun deck, guys. Awesome. Awesome. So there you have it, Baron Rivendare with the Skeleton Legion. So like I said, fun deck, dude. If you guys have not played this deck yet, it's relatively common, but, you know, once again, we add that Space Muffin touch. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. So much cool stuff on the way, and we will see you guys in the next video.